We are going to start this episode. I told you in episode 2, where are you at? Over here. Episode 2. I told you guys I was going to share my infamous shit story. So, I've been going over the last week trying to figure out and get all the facts together of my shit story. So I'm a little hazy on it, but I'm going to share the story because anytime a grown man shits himself, I would say the R word, but we don't do that here. Shits himself stupid, you need to talk about it, I think. So this was probably 3 years ago. I was on one of my many healthy kicks where I needed to rid my body, right? And
detox.
I needed to detox my body, yeah. And my good buddy Mick Blankenship.
Imagine that. Oh, God.
OMB.
It's a running joke, Mick, if you see this, okay? Just play along. So my good buddy Mick Blankenship tells me that I should do an enema. And I'm like, I've never done that before. And he explains to me what you do. And I'm like, all right, whatever. He's like, yeah, you just take this little thing and it's attached to this balloon. You hang the balloon up and you just shove it right in your butthole. And you just take some water in there and then you shit it all back out. And I'm like, well, okay, how's the time frame though? Like, how long do you have to wait? And he was like, well, for me, you just take as much as you can take, and then pretty much within 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, that's what she said.
That's exactly
I was waiting for that to come in.
So wait, he's an experienced enema-er? I didn't know that about him.
I'm saying in this situation.
Is he okay with you sharing that?
I don't know. We haven't talked about it.
Personal. This is extremely personal.
So what? He did an enema. Big deal. It's not that big a fucking
he
deal.
He helped you enema?
No.
Oh, okay. You got to be more specific on your.
That's that rock star life.
My girlfriend helped me with the enema.
Oh, okay. She's a nice lady.
He just
Enema balloons?
He just was like kind of leading me in the right direction. This is what you need. This is what they look like. This is where you get it. I did it and it worked great. Okay, that's all it is. Don't need to hate on a motherfucker because they like to
I'm not
clean
hating.
their colon.
I'm just, some people might not want that information.
Oh no, he's cool. He don't give a fuck. And if he does, I'll know soon enough.
Yeah, yeah.
He'll just be happy you mentioned him on the podcast.
There you
again.
go. Again. I'm going to have to actually
Plug.
mention his name every single time now because it's just kind of a thing. So anyway, I take his word for it, which proved to be a fatal mistake. I go get the bag. It's a big bag too. Like he made it sound like it was like 250 cc's, like a standard saline bag. It was a big bag. It was like 3 times that. So I fill it up with warm water. I hang it up in the bathroom. I get in the bathtub. And I'm not making this up.
Did you light candles?
I should have.
Make the moment right.
I put lotion.
Hello, is it me you're looking
Turn
for?
around every night.
Right?
Where's the saxophone at?
Careless whispers.
No, I'll talk about the
My
greased
butthole.
up guy from Lost Boys.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I still believe.
So anyway, I put some lotion on the tip of the reservoir thing, and I just fucking stuck it in there, man.
Can you please describe me what sound was it? Was it one of those,
Dude? It was.
or was
look,
this complete awkwardness?
I'm not even gonna act tough.
He liked it, and we know it.
It wasn't big enough to like or not like, so it was indifferent. It was kind of like when I stuck it in there, I was like, I didn't feel anything. So let's say about me. And then I went on and took like 500 cc's of water. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on in my colon, but that's a lot of fucking water up in my butthole, right? So I take it, and then, right on cue, 20 minutes later-ish, I mean, it comes out, dude. And I thought I was done, as anyone would, right? I shit. It was a significant amount. I mean, it wasn't shit, it was water, but it was a pretty significant amount. So I was feeling pretty good. And then the girls, my daughter and my girlfriend, wanted to go to China Buffet. And I was like, all right, cool.
That's your first mistake.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah,
didn't
it
know
wasn't
that
the
at
enema.
the time. Yeah, I didn't know that at the time. So then we go to China Garden and we have some food. Fast forward, start feeling a little bubble guts. You know, I felt them a coming, and as I'm on the way to the restroom inside China Garden, whatever it's called, my butthole explodes like Mount St. fucking Helen.
Damn.
I'm not even kidding. It sounded like a shotgun went off in my pants. I look over left, like I pull a hard left because it was loud. And because the bathroom is right next to the kitchen, right? So I pull a hard left. And of course, someone see me and she heard it. And I was like, fuck, this is not going to be good. I got shit running down both legs. I'm not even in the bathroom, dude.
This is what happened to Scott. I know this is great, and you're gonna laugh your ass off when you see this video. Did you see that poop video I showed you of that girl? If it'll load, dude, it's bad. You can continue. You can continue once this loads.
Okay, let me know when it loads.
Okay.
So I get into the stall, and there's no one in there at the time. And I'm shitting as I'm doing this. So it's not like I get in there and shit. I'm shitting. I'm in the process of leaking out of my butthole.
Yeah.
I get into the stall. I pull my pants down. I didn't even sit down yet. As soon as I pulled my pants down, it was just explosive diarrhea everywhere. All over the floor, all over the walls, all over my pants. It was fucking everywhere. It was a nightmare, right? What do you got? Let me see if this is anything like mine. It's not loading.
It's probably not going to load. They probably took it down. Well, no, you can continue, and I'll explain it what it was.
Yeah. So I'm shitting everywhere. And let me just go ahead and say that I am not making any of this up. I'm not glamorizing this for the podcast. Anyone who's heard this story in the past will tell you that I am telling it the exact same way. Okay? I finally make it to the shitter. At this point, it doesn't even matter because there's shit on the walls. There's shit on the floor. All over the toilet. My ass cheeks are slipping and sliding on the toilet seat, and I'm shitting motherfucking, god damn it, saying all these things, and somebody comes walking in.
Oh, God.
And you can imagine it smelled like death. And I hear this guy doing what you just did on the other side of it, like smirking, like laughing, taunting me, because he knew that there was a mess in that stall.
Are you
challenging me?
You're having a bad day.
He knew that shit was awry in there because I'm sure he could probably smell it and hear me, fucking motherfucker, whatever.
He was just happy that he could take a shit, and he was going to mask it for him.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah. Oh, no. There was none of that. This whole process was like a 20, 25-minute process. Okay.
So wait, there was shit on the floor outside?
There was shit all over. No, there was
shit trail.
There was no. Well, kind of, I guess.
Okay.
Yes, it would be because it was leaking out of my pants.
Okay. I'm trying to build I'm building up in my head.
But it wasn't like
I wouldn't have
clumpy-
even walked in that bathroom.
It
if
wasn't
I
like
seen that on the floor
clumpy
going in
shit.
there.
It was more just like water leaked out. This is pre-COVID, so everyone was safe. It's cool.
Could you imagine, like, you ever seen, was it Dumb and Dumberer with Bob Saget?
Yeah.
And he walks into the bathroom. He's just like looking. He's like, there's shit everywhere.
Right. Well, I'm not an asshole, so I cleaned it all up. After I got done, I cleaned everything up, wiped it down the best of my abilities. So at the time, I wasn't wearing underwear. I was free balling, right? Yeah, I was free balling. So I had to take my pants off and wash my shit-stained pants in the little Chinese sink. Okay? The best that I could. And I'm just fucking like hitting the soap thing.
Did you barricade the door? Yeah. Don't come in here.
No, I couldn't. It wouldn't baricade.
Wait, so were you just butt-ass naked?
I was butt-ass naked.
What if a little kid
Butt-ass
walked in
naked.
there?
That was a chance I was willing to take. I had shit all over me. It was a fucked up situation, and that's
Son,
why
why'd
I'm
you come-
sharing it.
Why'd you come back to the table? There's a grown man naked washing his shit
Washing
out
his pants. Dad, it was scary.
How'd you dry them?
I didn't dry them. I washed them the best that I could. I put my pants back on. I go outside to where the girls were at, and I'm like, we need to go. And they were like, Heather was like, do you want to get, because we got this thing where we always get ice cream and we always get the Chinese cookie, fortune cookie, and we break it open and we read our fortunes.
So sweet.
So sweet.
It's sweet.
And she's like, we didn't do the fortune cookies yet. And I was like, we need to go.
That ain't her fault. Give her a goddamn fortune cookie.
Don't make me explain this to you here. Okay?
Yeah.
We need to go.
She didn't smell it.
She didn't notice your pants were completely
wet.
No, she didn't notice it.
Yeah.
So we leave. And on the way out, of course, I hadn't had a chance to tell him yet. Pants are completely soaked. On the way out, she was like, I was thinking we would go to Walmart or, whatever. I was like, no, we're going to go home. We need to go home. We need to go home. We need to go home. And I just kept like, we need to go home. We need to go home. Giving her that look. We get to the car and I slipped. There was plastic bags in the back. So I punctured, like ripped holes in it or whatever. And I slid them over. And she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I shit myself. Okay. And I'm like, I was mad. I was mad. It wasn't a funny story then because I was in it. It was bad.
Why were you mad at her?
I wasn't, because she wanted to go to fucking Walmart and eat a goddamn fortune cookie.
But she didn't know.
Yeah, you didn't tell her.
She didn't know who flung poo.
I just automatically get mad.
I was trying to emphasize a point and she wasn't getting it. I didn't want to say in front of the whole restaurant, just shit myself stupid. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to like emphasize a point like, hey, we need to go. Normally when somebody's like, Reese, we need to go. Reese would be like, I don't know what's going on, but it's something.
Yeah, but I'm a dude. Right. So I get it.
Yeah.
He don't want to share a fortune cookie with you.
No.
Ice cream.
Right.
Maybe ice cream.
Who wants to know what's going on in your pants?
Ice cream's pretty good.
So I escaped the restaurant. I got home and I showered. And I lived to see another day. So that is one of my. I have another shit story that I'll share at another
So what was
time.
Heather's reaction to this?
When it was all said and done, it was. I think she was disappointed that we didn't get the fortune cookies.
Yeah. Yep.
I gave up a fortune
I'm
cookie.
like,
for
how do
this.
you feel dating a guy who shit himself?